What's up guys, Brady here, and today we're in the open beta of Skull and Bones that just dropped from Ubisoft. They made Assassin's Creed Black Flag, they made the Far Cry series, and Black Flag I think is one of the greatest open world pirate game I've ever played. So we're gonna see if we get some of those vibes in this, and this is dropping soon, so let's jump into the gameplay, and I can tell you some of the things I've learned. I've already been through the tutorial sections and now we're really starting to get into the game. I have a little bit of a bigger ship. I'll show you some of these things. We're going to get our pirate on today. But that they do limit how far you can go in the beta, but this is dropping soon, okay? One thing right off the bat I could say I really appreciate is it's a very international themed game. Here we go. We're in right now. You can fully rotate around your character with the mouse. I do not know why you can't zoom. So this is really funny. When you arrive, they're all like laughing at your ship and you and all that. And I think as you upgrade, they maybe you start to earn some of their respect, these guys who are on the dock, so that's pretty funny. Right now, and let me just get out the map, because I really like maps, and that way right away you can kind of get a feel for where we are in this game. We're in Sainte-Anne right now. We've got a lumberyard over here, we've got an outpost over here, we've got a settlement here, and then there's another map. If you zoom in here a little bit, you can see we've got a crocodile, we've got wood we can collect from shore, we've got shipwrecks, we've got great white sharks we can battle. These are some contracts I have picked up that are more a part of the storyline, as you could say, even though this is, yeah, sort of MMO. Now this is a multiplayer online game. I believe you can crew up to 3 people at a time, and I'm gonna have a friend joining me later today, so that we're going to be playing together, so you can get a feel for what that is like. Now, here is the rest of the map. We have the East Indies over here, tons of different scenery and international places like to go. This style of play reminds me so much of so many other games, all the way back to Skyrim, with the collecting and the trading. We've seen this in so many games, and they're definitely using that style as well. Okay, so it's hard to know like where I should really start here, but you've got different things here. For example, here's your like warehouse, right? So if you're out
one of the survivors from the shipwreck.
collecting,
Your situation must have improved if you're here for storage space. Like a hard-working ant, you can never be too organized.
when you're out collecting things on your ship and your ship fills up with goods and it starts to weigh too much and all that, you want to put things away in your warehouse, and this is where you can access that. So here's some of the things that I have stored in my warehouse. There's a cannon I think that just automatically got put there because I got a different kind of cannon, and then so it's just storing that there. But you actually craft cannons from blueprints, and you have to make cannon balls. So I don't know if you guys ever played Atlas. I definitely did, and it's very similar to that. But I like where this is going even more. We also have a treasure map here. Now this is like what's in my personal inventory right now, and then this is the warehouse where you can store things. I've also noticed you don't have to necessarily go to Sainte-Anne to store those things. I found a trade route in order to access the warehouse on an island nearby, which is a hatch that you can open up. So we'll go check that out as well. Here you have a mailbox. Again, I'm not really sure what that is for. I don't know if you can send mail or if it's just to receive mail. I don't really know that much about the mail right now, honestly, but that's what that is. Okay. Graphics are looking really good, of course, and they're running very smoothly for me. I'm actually running it at 1920 by 1080 because I am going to upgrade my computer this year. Very excited to get something powerful. So I can start doing 4K at 60 for you guys. Right now we're at 1080 at 60 still. Okay, so here's the vanity. That's where you're gonna do all of your clothing. Now you can also cook things. For example, if I have fish, you'll find these pots all over the place, including on islands that you go to. And if you have fish and you have some of the materials that you need to craft some of these meals. You can craft meals that restore stamina and restore health and things like that. It looks like most of this is stamina. Okay, so you can craft stuff to eat. I don't know if this even opens at this point. It looks like that will probably open up in the future, but it has not yet. It's kind of nice to walk too, instead of just like running all the time. So if you hold shift, you can walk. Got some guys playing the drums here, a little restaurant and a tavern. Super cool, haven't even seen that yet. And then if you explore, you'll find these areas you may have never found, like this area up here behind the town, which is very interesting. Not all of these are merchants that you can approach and purchase and trade from, but they're just for the scenery. And it is a beautiful game. I'm not playing on ultra high settings, but I'm on like high, like pretty high graphic settings. Alright, so we're gonna run up here, and then in here there's gonna be this cemetery. Alright, got some people buried up here. This is actually where I found a letter. Was at that grave.
Fortune favors the brave, but the poor needed more.
This guy is really cool. We could probably hang out with him for a while if we wanted to. Maybe have some coffee with him. Alright, we're gonna go down into this shipwreck area. This is a nice, cool little hideaway in here. We even have like some dust particles in the air, which is kind of neat. But this is, I mean, blocked off for now as well, the staircases, so, I mean, you can't just climb on whatever you want. Here's a newspaper, we could look at that. Looks like it's talking about some rum that's really good. Oh, I want to show you the ship before we go too much further, because that's really fun and I know that you want to see that. And then this area over here is going to be like your blacksmith, your refinery. This is where you're going to be doing a lot of crafting. Blacksmith is where you're going to get your cannons. Shipwright's where you get plans to build your ship. And if I hold down Z from anywhere, we can pull up our ship. And we could just set sail from Sainte-Anne from here. We don't even have to go to the dock. We can manage our cargo, of course, here. And we're gonna go to manage ship though. Now this is the part which is really cool, you'll enjoy seeing. This also has a photo mode if you want to take some pictures of your ship, which I thought was really interesting. So I can just like take a screenshot that'll get saved on my desktop of my ship in port. Just like that, boom. Now this is also a safe zone. There's certain buoys. When you cross those buoys out of this little harbor, it'll tell you you're no longer in a safe zone. But at this point, I tried attacking another player online yesterday and I wasn't doing any damage, so I don't know how the PvP necessarily works yet. But anyways, we have some weapons here, right? At first I got these 3 cannons, and what you're doing is you can arm the left side, right side, and front. Then I purchased a bombard for the front, so now I have bombards in the front. You also have to purchase or craft cannonballs. And then I have my currency up here to the top right. You can see I have 2,800 silver right now. There's also gold. Obviously gold's worth a lot more, but I have not found any gold yet. I just have silver. So that's where you're equipping the front, left, and right side of your ship. Then you also have potential to upgrade the armor, which I actually would like to look into right now. After this, then you have furniture. Right now I just have a rope locker. What that does is increases acceleration to 300% when the trim is activated at full stamina. So all of these things have different perks. There's also a furniture set slot 2. So it looks like you get to have 2 different ones here if you want. Then we go under the cosmetics. Now this is where you really get to customize the look of your ship. I think my ship is pretty damaged right now. Do I need to probably repair it? I'm not sure, but it looks pretty damaged. So you get to change your colors here, your patterns. Some of these you have to purchase, like this is 1,000 silver if I want this. And then you have different emblems. These have just been sort of unlocking over time as I play. I didn't have to buy any of this, it just appeared for purchase as you progress. Here's a figurehead, right? Now that's pretty cool. You can start looking at all these. This even makes noise. It's kind of like magical, I guess. And then you have your hull. right? Ornaments. I mean, this is very customizable. Does remind me of Black Flag. Okay, and then you have nameplates that you get to unlock. Again, this is a 2,800 silver nameplate. So if I wanted that, it would cost everything I have right now. But I'm gonna have a bunch more silver by the end of today. Some helms, right? And then you have some helm decor. Again, this is all just aesthetics. And then you have a crew look, so you can like upgrade the look of your crew over time. I don't think when you party up with someone, like I'll be playing with my friend later today, you can be on the same ship as someone else. So we're pretty much, looks like someone's calling for help. That's really interesting. I guess you can call for help if you're in the same server. I'm still learning. But anyway, so you cannot be on the same ship as someone. You always have your ship, and if you're in a group with someone else, they have their ship, and you are sailing together and fighting together, but you're not actually on the same ship, if that makes sense. I love that they have pets here. You can get a lemur. You can get a cat with a peg leg. That's 500 gold. Not cheap right now. Then you can get another lemur with a pirate hat on. That's really cool. Then you have these trophies. You have different crow's nests you can purchase. I'll show you the view from that, and even fireworks. Why not? Right? And you also have the West Indies in here, and a bunch of Asian places that we have not gotten anywhere near that yet. But that is pretty much it for the ship menu. And you can also change your ship. So this is the one that you start in. This is your dhow, right? I'm not gonna change to that, but that's the little one that you start in there. This is the one that we have now that we crafted. Oh, okay, so I need to repair. There we go. So now I just repaired my ship. As you can see, it's looking much better now. Encountered it. Oh, someone's calling for help. Okay, so encountered an enemy too tough to take on alone. You can send out a request beacon. I didn't quite get that whole message, but that's really interesting. Now here is the shipwright. This is where you could craft more ships. So as you get to rank 2, I apparently have to be a rover. I think this is a rank. I do not meet the required infamy to even purchase this right now, but here's where you're gonna get some bigger and better ships. Okay, so I think Brigand that's like the max for the open beta, is Brigand. I think that's what I read on the menu. So I don't think you're gonna be able to go much further than rank 5 until the game drops. This will be fun to keep leveling up and getting bigger ships. We can also buy and sell things. So there's a lot of trading, crafting, things like that in this game. Then of course you have the blacksmith over here. This is going to be where you're going to be crafting your cannons. Sometimes you have to get the plans for these in order to craft them. Now I'm not even the required rank yet for some of this stuff, but even so, you have to have the plans, the blueprints. You get the blueprints first, then you can craft the cannon or whatever it is you're looking for. Now I'd like to get some armor, so this is what I was looking for. This is 80 silver for this armor, so this is a no-brainer. Now if I hold down spacebar, I'm gonna craft this. Okay, now I can go and apply that to my ship. So I'm going to hold down Z, manage ship, armor. Okay, and we've equipped that armor, so that'll help a lot. Now if I hit left control, you also have emotes here you can use, since there are other players online. You can have fun with that, and then you have a camera. Looks like there's some other things that haven't been unlocked as well. As of right now, there's no ground combat that I know of. That could end up coming, especially with some of this PvE stuff. In here was like the boss of Sainte-Anne, and he's up here. You'll see a crown. This is the guy, yeah, John Skurlock, that you would talk to. You might be able to get some contracts from him. Let's see. So he's just saying come back later right now. He doesn't have anything for me right now. Look at this person sitting up in the rafter, hanging up there. Okay, so we're gonna hit the seas now. So you've gotten an idea for what it's like in port. And there's also some sea shanties. Again, I'm getting some Black Flag vibes in here, which is good because it's also Ubisoft. They definitely knew what they were doing with Black Flag. And I can tell that some of those elements are incorporated in here. We've got other people online here who are just like embarking or disembarking from their ships. We're going to embark now, and we're going to set sail. Now, I'm not totally sure if you have to feed your crew or if just having food in your inventory means that they're eating and they're doing well. I think I have a bunch of coconuts right now, and I will start out carefully showing you how these ship mechanics work. So you've got your spyglass here as well, and that can help you determine who is who. Like this says who it is, whose ship it is. They say what kind of loot they might have on board, and it'll tell you the same thing for NPCs. But these are actual players who are online, although it may be changing their names to something random, depending on your settings. I can't remember what I picked for streaming. Now, if I hit W, I'm going to put down the first small little sail up front, and that'll get us moving, right? If you hit W again, you basically have 3 different speeds, right? So that'll raise up half sails. And then you have another one. I guess it shows the full sail going up. So visually you don't see a difference between speed 2 and 3. So now I'm going slow again. There's a storm out there to sea, which is really cool. Love that. And now we're leaving the safe zone. So no one can attack anything. And here. Now weapons are enabled, your ship is no longer protected. Got it? And then you can pull up your map while you're still sailing. You can harvest coconut over here, you can fight a shark. Let's say I want to go check out this bay. I'm going to right click it and set that as my destination. Closed the map, and now we're sailing toward that. You can see a huge beam of light that shows where you want to go. And some of these things you may be able to turn off eventually. Like, I like as minimal HUD as possible. Just makes it more realistic, and I'm sure, you know, if you want to challenge yourself as you really get to know this game and start playing down the road, you can turn off your HUD and see if you can play without a HUD and some of these aiming assistants. There are ways to make it harder. Over here you'll see some dolphin jumping up on board. Now you also have a spear, and I don't know how to change to the spear, but you should be able to throw a spear. But as soon as I right click, I'm now in sort of a first person ship view to fire cannons. And here we go, ready? There's a cannon fired, so you can see what that looks like. Really smooth graphics moving around here. Now, as you're sailing, you also have different views and a sea shanty that you can sing. You can also toggle the crow's nest, which is really cool, and it just sort of gets you up in the crow's nest as a lookout, and you can still steer up here. I think that's really cool. And then you have these other views, like if you want to hang out and just look out the back, or you want to I think there's a way to also be in more of a, yeah, first person view here. And then now we're going by cloves. So if I hit F, I'm harvesting the cloves. Then we have a shark over here. Now this is a first person sailing view, so as the captain behind the helm, I love that as well. Again, reminds me of Black Flag. I don't know what the easy way to switch views is, but if I hit control, I can toggle these different views. Now I just looted wood. Definitely would need wood to do things like build a ship. Looks like there's another piece of wood right here I can go over and loot. Alright, so if I hit F, then that piece of wood gets picked up. If I hit, I can just keep picking all these up. These are all acacia. Some acacia wood. That's some good wood too.
We have too much weight. This is the maximum speed, Captain.
Okay. So now they're saying there's too much weight. This is as fast as you can go, I think. Or I guess you can go a little faster, but they're saying that we have a lot of weight now from picking up that wood. So what I'll do is maybe I'll go into, what is interact? Okay, so you can interact with the settlement if you just pull your ship up to it, and now maybe I can sell some of that wood, right? Just because it weighs so much. And then they have some things that I could buy too, like certain garments if I want to wear, you know, some of these garments. These don't have perks, they're just for looks. Ammunition crate if you want to buy some cannonballs. Looks like they, oh, water flask could be good. I don't think I have a water flask, so I might just go ahead and purchase one of those, because I might need one. I think that's it. I don't know that you can disembark over here. Let's find out. You can also try to plunder things. which I have never done. Let's see what happens if I try to plunder.
Let the plundering begin!
Wow.
To your battle stations!
Now I'm having to kill the enemies. Okay, so we're gonna try to plunder and kill the enemies now. This could be bad. I probably shouldn't have done this. But I mean, maybe we'll be able to plunder it. I don't know. You can also brace when you're in battle. So this is the first taste of battle for you here. You can brace when they're shooting. Got some good hits on them. The bombard might actually do more damage. Bombard does quite a bit of damage.
Get ready!
And then if you hold spacebar, you can brace. So I'm bracing right now, even as I'm turning. That should take on less damage when they fire at me. We should have less damage when they fire now. If you can hold brace, but it looks like that runs out too. So you can't just hold it all the time, I don't think. Alright, we're getting some pretty good shots on this. Is there a storm coming in? I know the bombard's doing pretty well.
Hold your position!
Alright, we might actually take out this tower. This will be interesting because I've never plundered anything, at least on shore. I've only shot ships at this point until now, so I didn't even know you could do this until now. I was trying to brace, but I didn't do well with that. Now I'm going to use a ship repair. Okay, you have ship repair kits you can purchase. I think I only have like 3 of them left. I just used one, and now we're at full health. Alright, and we just blew that up. Okay. I don't know if we have to take out any ships. I think we can loot. We can now loot. We got 10 cannonballs. What is over here? It says kill all enemies, but I don't really know who's left. There might be someone like out here around the corner that we're supposed to get. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. So I think we're supposed to take out this ship. Right there. Alright, so let's head toward them. And here we go. Now we've got a ship battle. Now you want to aim for the red spots. Those are more vulnerable. These red spots are the most vulnerable. I'm gonna brace now when they're shooting me, okay? So it actually did no damage if you time that right. But I don't think you can brace all the time. Bracing again, you see that? Now we did not take on damage. Oh, and you can also try to board their ship, and you get a couple extra items if you do that. So what you want to do is hold R, and you want to try to get these hooks on their ship. But it's got to be from the side, too. So far, I'm missing. Oh, gosh. Alright. We got one on, alright? And then you start to hear the ropes pulling in. And now we're boarding their ship. Looks like we're gonna just get some silver, so we're gonna take all that. Alright, we just took them out. That's number 2 as far as what we're getting from attacking this place. Because I can see that chest number 2 is now up there. Looks like something's loading. So we're gonna take all of that. We got some cast iron ingot. It looks like we're loading another ship here. So there's another ship somewhere we're gonna have to take out. I probably should use my repair kit, but I'm not gonna use it until I'm more damaged. Oh, we got more stuff to loot here in the water. Okay, so we're getting some good loot here. That might be the next ship coming in that we're supposed to take out. I think I see it. There's a red one right there. Let's go up into the crow's nest real quick. You can use the spyglass up here, which is cool. There's one coming around the corner. Here it is. This is the next ship that we gotta go after, and they're coming at us. Okay. We're gonna go back to this other view. And then I'm gonna see if there's a quick way to cycle views. some good hits on them. I might just take them out. Boom! See, that bombard does really well. And I think there's one more ship behind. Oh yeah, this guy's coming in hot. Here we go. Oh, and I just leveled up. Okay, that's a player. That's another player that's online. All right, so we just got a bunch of loot, and this is the end little cutscene of that.
Kiss me eyes, pour a glass, we're on the golden shore.
Release the sails!
And now they're singing. So, very interesting. Now we're gonna repair our ship. Alright, we don't need to mark this anymore. So we're gonna unmark that. Oh no! I'm running into the shore. And it is very easy to do that. Okay, so now we have some food on this menu as well. I didn't even notice that. And you can use water to increase your sailing speed, which is what that flask did.
Fuel up. Need you lot
Let's
in
eat some
fighting
stuff
shape.
and keep going. There's some more loot over here. I'm gonna hit F to pick that stuff up. I'd like to show you... Oh, so we're getting attacked by another player now. Oh, you can fire muskets.
You'll be spending eternity in a watery
Whoa, that's cool.
grave.
I didn't even know that. That's something completely new. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and take them out then, because I think now we have the advantage. They're on the run. Boom! That bombard does some great damage. Who else is shooting us? It's interesting they keep shining a light on us. Okay, we're gonna use another repair and then we should be good now. Should be able to sink them. I don't know if they're an online player or if it's... We're gonna try to board them.
An invitation? Let's board!
I might just sink them though. I don't know, because it's just gonna be so hard to catch them.
Let her catch the wind! Quick,
Then this location, it says this location's recovering. Got him. So we're gonna go loot them as well. And I don't think you can put things in your warehouse from that settlement. But I did find a little trade route that you can access your warehouse. And then might as well go along shore here to see if we can harvest some acacia. Oh, here's another thing to show you. As you're harvesting wood, you want to time the saw and get it into the green. That's how you harvest it. See that? So I'm clicking once it's in the green. It's interesting. It's like a little mini game. I would also like to see if I can change the, like, if there's a quick way to change the view. Alright, now we're gonna interact with this place. This is a lumber yard here.
What can we toss?
Looks like we can buy some wood if we want, or we can sell a bunch of wood. Honestly, at this point, we're so early on, I'm probably gonna keep all of this. Now, this might be something we want to sell for silver, because this is a precious article that can be sold for a good amount of silver. I don't really see the point in keeping it. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, now I don't know if that could have been used for something else or not.
the sails! Set her free!
Alright, and I'm gonna pause here real quick. Oh, did my ship keep sailing when I was paused? I don't know where I'm going now. I am out there in the storm. This is cool. Alright, we're gonna turn back around though and go back to Sainte-Anne. And then this also shows you where the wind is coming from at the bottom right. I don't know if you noticed that, but the... Whoa, look at the size of this wave coming. Holy cow, these are big waves. That's epic. It's like a rogue wave. Okay, let's also repair I don't know if your ship can get damaged from storms. I would imagine it could. We don't want to go that way. There's a lot of enemy ships that way. We're going to hang a right here. I'd like to get to the warehouse because I don't want to lose everything. Now, here's what happens if you get killed, like your ship gets sunk. You can go back to try to get the things that, like the loot that you lost, if you go back to where your ship was sunk. And you can start, I think you can start right back at sea, or you can start at port. Oh, here's a whale. Can we get the whale? How's that work? Yeah, I don't know anything about that yet. So you can go back and get the loot that you lost, but each time if you respawn at sea, I think this is how it works. If you respawn at sea, your health is maxed out at a lower level. So if you keep just dying and respawning, each time your maximum health will go down until I think you go back to a port or something like that. We did level up, so we'll see what we can upgrade real quick with our ship and everything. Then we're gonna go try to do a contract. Let's just enjoy the sounds and sights of being on the ship. I like this view. Okay, and they're using the same shanties from Black Flag. That's so cool. Might even be the same soundtrack. There's a shark there. Just hit it with a cannon. Okay, I'm not gonna waste. Not gonna waste. I gotta go collect it. Got some really good shark meat there, and some animal skin. It's probably used to craft clothing. Getting some serious nostalgia from that with all the time I spent playing Black Flag. Okay, we're back in Sainte-Anne. And we can disembark here. You just hold S. And here we are.
You show metal, young
So now they're being nice. Now they're happy. I don't know. Maybe I did something they're happy about. Okay, so this is a job board. That's new. I've never seen that. That might have opened up when I leveled up. Now we have a bunch of contracts here. That's really cool. That we can take, but for now we've already got a couple we haven't done. Looks like there's, I think what that little icon means, with the crosshair and the exclamation point, I think that means that they have a contract. So now we have all this stuff we just looted. And we've leveled up a little bit, so we should be able to upgrade our cannons, maybe armor. I don't have the blueprints for these yet, so let's go see if we can get the blueprints. Let's craft some more cannonballs. I think they come in hundreds. Let's just take 200. Yeah, so that was 200. Now we need to buy the blueprints. Then I want to see if he has the layered scales too. That would be nice, but he does not. He does have a culverin too. At the bottom, you'll see it says I already own some of these. This one I do not have yet. I will go ahead and purchase the culverin too. And some of these blueprints can be found from other people, so we'll go see what some other people might have. And the prices update at a certain time as well. You'll see 40 minutes and 50 seconds the prices are going to update. Could be more, could be less. I don't know if that depends on what's going on with the server. There's a lot of questions that will be answered. So we need the ingot and the planks. Let's see if we can find the over at the refinery here. Let's see what happens at the refinery.
Welcome, Kapitein. Am I to drill into that thick skull of yours? Or have you brought raw wood for me? And by that, I mean ironwood, acacia, juniper, any logs you can find. No pirate in this port can survive without my trade. These hands can turn any natural resource into something useful. I refine most raw materials, turn them into fine goods. Planks, cloth, ingots, you name it, and Vera will make it.
So we need some bronze ingot. Crafting higher tier items often requires higher quality refined materials. The refiner can process your raw materials into refined materials. Makes sense. See if we can refine some iron and turn it into bronze. So we can do iron ingot, but we
Wonder how my
want
sisters
bronze
are getting
ingot.
along.
In order to do that, we're gonna need copper. So I don't know if we can buy copper or if we're gonna have to find copper and bring it back. We also need the specific kind of plank, which I believe was this one, the Iroko, in order to craft these cannons, and I have not found that wood yet. So if we go to the map, we will be able to see where that wood may be. Bog iron. I don't know where you actually would get copper right now. Let's go do a contract. This is a level 2, I believe, contract, whereas this is a level 0. Maybe we should do the 0 first, actually. And then what does this mean? I'm not sure exactly what this means. This red, there's like a red crosshair. We're gonna mark this as our destination and we're going to set sail. Looks like I also might have some mail. And then we have all these other contracts over here. Ooh, bounty board. Okay, now we're talking. And then we have contracts from the trader. Gosh, there's so much stuff to do. All right, let's go to the trader and see. I don't think we've ever talked to her.
I've heard enough about you to know you'll do a decent job ferrying wares. What say you work for Tatamu? My connections in your ship will net us more coin than there are fish.
Sure.
You are greedy as a shark on the scent of blood. If you are willing, then heed my advice. Buy wares from me and sell them elsewhere for a profit. As long as I get a cut, we have a deal.
Okay, so that's another way
Leave
that
the
you
information
can make coin is you can I mean, first of all, she has another contract here, but you can also buy things and go trade them somewhere where they may be worth more. And then the bounty board is new. I have not seen that yet either. This is really cool. So we can go hunt down this person who's wanted and you get 5,000 silver for it. I'm gonna accept that. Then if I hold tab, it will immediately track it. So that means I believe now we're wanting, yeah, so there it is. And that's going a lot further than we've been yet. First, we're gonna go up and do this one. I think you can track multiple at a time. That stays up on your compass. So if you look up above, that's your compass. As I rotate, you can see where these things are. Here is our mailbox. Let's see if we have any mail, because I believe we do. Here it is. Still kind of confused on the mail. Now we want to go to our warehouse. Oh, so this is stuff we can claim. So when I hit spacebar, you can take whatever this stuff is and either put it in your warehouse or in your cargo. Let's check our warehouse, because we just got stuff from the mail. Interesting. So now it's going to be in here. Good. I'm glad I'm bringing you good business. So here is a chest. What is in the chest? Let's open it. Hunting spear and bombard. Nice. What's in this chest? Crowbar, pickaxe, sickle, saw. Ooh, we just got... I don't know if those are... I think those are blueprints to craft those things. Very cool. Okay. Got some good stuff in there. What else do we have in here? We just have cast iron. This is something that you might have to... It's furniture that you probably have to put on board your ship. We'll just take this fish too, because it needs to get cooked. And we've got some good shark meat to cook as well. So maybe we'll go over to a fire and cook that stuff. Let's see if we can cook this shark meat that we just caught. That's what we want to make. Yum. These are like really good meals you can make. It says I don't own the recipe yet, so you gotta get the recipe for some of this stuff, and most of it I don't own the ingredients for because we just started playing pretty recently, so lots to do, lots to do. Furniture. Now we're gonna make our first furniture slot, this culverin grinder, increasing our projectile speed of our cannons. That is pretty cool. That's gonna be a really good perk, so now that's on board. And last thing I want to do is see if we can grab some repair kits and then we're going to head out. So does he have a blueprint for a repair kit? Yeah, here it is. Repair kit blueprint. That's what we want. Alright, now we can buy them from him. These are important. Definitely need these at sea. We're going to do as many as we can and just max it out. Excellent. That is important before we leave. Alright, now let's go complete this contract, and then like I said, that's going to be it for this introduction to Skull and Bones. I'm going to hold Z, that gets us right to the ship, and we can just go ahead and set sail. And I took a lot of weight off. This is our weight down here with our cargo. Obviously, the bigger the ship, the more cargo you can carry. We are good. We're not using too much at all right now. So here we go. Love the first-person view as well. I'm gonna stick with that. All right, and give us a shanty, lads. Whoa! Look at those flamingos. It's so cool.
There is plenty for ourselves!
Here we go. We are now on our own. Headed to do those contracts. We're going into the wind right now, so it'd be better if we can. Let's turn this way. That should help.
Oh, don't just hear the old man say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, don't just hear the old man say, hurrah, me boys, we're home.
These are right from Black Flag. So cool.
Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. We're all of them shooties, they welcome down.
We're going into the wind here, so we're gonna crab. Actually, I think we got the wind at our back now. Yeah, we do. There we go. We're in the giant sleep.
Here comes Johnny with his 14-month pay. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. We pick these fly gals and we'll ring the old bell. Goodbye, fare ye well. Goodbye, fare ye well. Well, them shooties will raise merry hell.
Alright, we are about to battle. Because, remember, this contract is to attack these skirmishers and bring loot. We need 3 cogwheels. Let's chill out on the music, because we're about to go into battle. And we're going to eat some food real quick to see if that helps. It's a bunch of like cargo here. Let's see if we can collect this. Looks like we cannot collect it. I don't know why. Oh, repair kits. Sweet. Okay, and we're gonna open fire here. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is the last battle for this video, and this is hopefully going to be successful. Brace. That was a good brace there. Oh, we missed. Now, if we could board them that quick, that would be a huge help. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, we missed again. Come on. We got one. Alright. We get some bonus loot for doing the boarding, and we're gonna take all of that. We just got our 3 cogs, and we're looting a bunch of stuff here. We got uncut ruby, we got frankincense. Good stuff. And I think that's all we needed for that contract. Oh, it says, okay, yeah, just deliver the cogwheel now. So we're good, we can go back. I mean, we could sink more ships if we wanted to, or we can just go back. We'll sink one more though. And it's nighttime and it's storming, it's super moody. I love it. Good brace there. Again, that's spacebar. Oh, we got him from super far away. Now that's not, I mean, I made that look easy there. It can be really hard. You can keep missing those grappling hooks. Alright, we're gonna take everything. Beautiful. Got more cogwheels, got cannonballs, got tobacco, got repair kits, got silver. I mean, we could try to do this one as well. Might as well while we're out to sea, right? Let's just keep it going. Let's go do one more. So now if you look at our compass, we're going to the next contract. It's about 4,000 meters away. Crazy storm out there. We don't even need to repair. We're good with all that. We've got the wind coming from our 3 o'clock right now. But yeah, it's really hard to actually... It can be really hard to board these ships with the grappling hooks because you can overshoot them. So you actually have to hit the ship. You can't like put the grappling hooks over their ship and then expect that they'll catch when they come back in. It doesn't work that way. You actually have to hit the ship. Zone. Again, this is going after Fates, recover star charts. Fates in the stars. Looks like we have a small settlement over here as well. We're just gonna wanna get around this. I used to play Black Flag and think, man, imagine it being multiplayer. Now it's definitely not the same, but it's got a lot of similarities of what that would have been like. I mean, now you can only go this fast for so long. You'll see a meter at the bottom. There's like a lightning thing meter at the bottom, how it's getting drained. So you can't do full sails all the time. It will get drained. And then it recharges when you go back down to half speed. At least that's how it is on this ship. Okay, and we have reached this area here. I don't know if that means there's a battle coming. Whoa, look at that ship. Oh, cool. So there's just little cargo pods that we need to shoot to get these star charts. So I think you just like shoot them with a cannon. And then I know I have a spear, so I'm not really sure how to use that yet, but we did get a spear. There we go. Okay, so we're looting these charts. I don't know how many we're supposed to get. Oh, I guess we have them all now. Now we're taking them back to Palaside Bay. This is an undiscovered place here we're pulling up to, and we're going to disembark. It's pretty neat. Alright, so now we're at an outpost. Oh, and he's got stuff you can... Oh, a mysterious chest. Some more attire. We've got some good blueprints here. We want that layered scales one for sure. Now we can craft better armor for our ship. Ooh, we've got another ship blueprint. Definitely should purchase that. That's going to use a lot of our silver though. I don't know. 2,000 silver. I say we go ahead and do it. We can always get more silver because you just don't know where else you're going to find these blueprints. Alright, and that used most of our gold, which is totally fine. Is there anything that we have of value here that we could sell? Frankincense is worth quite a bit. This tobacco is worth quite a bit. We also have a painting. We could sell that. Seems like that's just good for silver, as far as I know. And then he's got contracts too if we want contracts. This gives you access to your warehouse. This is a trade route with a hatch that you can open up, and now we can access our warehouse. So we can put goods away. Things like that, or if we needed something we could take it from a warehouse. Alright, and then let's just explore the rest of this island real quick. Wow, look at this haven over here. How cool is that? Oh, you can use a rope to jump down. Huh, that's neat. Interesting. Wow, there's like a whole haven over here. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Wow. Oh, here's their leader. It looks like there's some cannonballs we can take too. Let's talk to their leader.
This is a sea people camp. State your business. That is good to hear. We are in need of resources to rebuild our homes. Forgive us for being wary. The Red Isle has been long mired in conflict. We are at war with the clan of Farah. Those ruffians raid our settlements at Naka Numenai. If you are not an agent of the Farah clan, then you are most welcome here, Captain.
Sure. I don't know if I ever have to choose a side. Ooh, a repair kit too. Well, we don't have much gold, but I'll take that. That's cool. I mean,
May Harembe follow you.
Someone to trade with there. So many things to explore in this game. Let's get this cloth. You just never know what you're gonna find. Like, look at this spiritual circle. Here's some more coconut. Cool. So there you go. Never know what you'll find. Let's go this way. Looks like there's a waterfall here. That's cool. Huh. What's over in this area? Something's glowing. There's something over here. Ooh, a note. Okay, so now these are the things that you really have to explore to find these notes. Available at a reasonable cost for weddings, celebrations, and funerals. Huh. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that note. This is a really neat little haven, and I think now that we've explored it, we can fast track to it if we ever want to come back. You can fast travel. I am curious what it would be like to play with less of a HUD eventually, like when you really start to get to know this game, like not having the icons over things, because like you already know there's a fire there, you don't need a icon for it. What happens if we go this way? Oh, okay, this is another good thing to show you. Looks like we just got another letter, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with these letters, but we're getting them. That'll be a question I'll have to ask my friend Jim about, see if he knows. What you do is, this is a pirate's bonfire, so you can throw powder onto it, and I think you get a bonus for about 20 or 30 minutes when you're battling. Let's try it out. Stamina boost for 20 minutes. Will be boosted for you and your group after existing combat has concluded or something like that. Now we ended up in a whole nother spot. We're gonna use the rope to get back down. So we kind of did a full circle there. That is really cool. And we are ready to set sail again. Thank you guys for getting a quick glimpse of Skull and Bones with me. This could be something I end up playing more of, we'll see. In the next video, we're going to be teamed up with a friend of mine and we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff as a group. Here comes another person coming in to disembark. That is a little bit of Skull and Bones. Thanks for hanging out with me here for a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions, and hope you enjoyed that preview. I know I went through a lot of things really fast. Drop a comment below. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the next one.
Ready to head back to sea, Captain?